And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. You look at the Bucks.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
There's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court coming on?
Well, I think so, B.A. It's still a low-value shot, but you're still trying to get around the rim. So not having a big guy backing down guys from the block and trying to score over defenders, people are not even being coached that way, nor are offenses dictated that way. So you're seeing the position change where guys are being more facilitators and more away from that area to create space for guys to get scoring opportunities.
Out to Portis. Driving to the basket. And then Portis with the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
White drives in, and he gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Three-pointer. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Morant. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Oladipo. Outside White. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. There's the triple. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Morant. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
Outside Morant. Portis outside. No good with the triple. Indiana leading. On the wing, Davis. Knocked loose. And stolen by Middleton. Pass to Portis. Going inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Portis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now White. Outside, Brown. Here's the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:50 left in the opening quarter. It's Anthony on the take. 6 to shoot. Harrell the screen. Over to the wing. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lays it up and banks it in.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Right side White. This one for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. White's got 10 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
.58 seconds left to play in the first. From deep, Anthony grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Out left to the wing. Here's Forbes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over Harris. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. .15 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's White. Harris outside. From deep three-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. The scoring is fast and furious. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Now here's Middleton. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. 4 on the clock. And so it's Indiana with it. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. But when you watch Anthony Davis play, Grant, he just moves like someone only half his size.
Think about this, B.A. He has the gait and quickness of a guard. And, of course, everyone knows that he was a point guard well into his high school career. But he grew almost a foot in a few years and became the player he is today.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ramontrice Harrell, a second-round pick in 2015. His motor has overcome any lack of size. He said, quote, "I'm not someone who shies away from contact or tries to make the game pretty. I have the mindset of being a dog. I put myself up against anybody there is. I don't care who." Guys, no fear there.
Well, you got to like that attitude, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Brown. Counted from distance. Brown's got 11.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Oh,
wow! What a play! Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Back to White. It's Brown on the wing. Back to White. Pass to Batum. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Portis. For 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside, Brown fires the 3. The shot won't fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Portis outside. Pass to Morant. Portis a screen. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Brown for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. All right, Grant, if you're thinking about an ideal NBA backcourt, What's the makeup look like for you?
BA, the NBA backcourt has really changed dramatically. You think about guys like LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, James Harden. The ball is in their hands a lot during the game. They're not your traditional backcourt, but I do think the skill set necessary. You have to be able to shoot the ball. You have to be able to play with the ball in pick and roll. You got to be a facilitator, be able to create your own shot and shots for others. It's really interesting how the NBA backcourt has changed through the years.
Evolving like the rest of the game.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And here's Brown for three. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. The Bucks trail. Anthony outside. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. Here's Anthony. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Dumboya. Out to Oubre. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Right wing. "50 seconds left in the first half. Back to Anthony. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. It's Oladipo with the finish.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Down low. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Back to Oubre. Harris outside. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Dumboya. 5 to shoot. Davis a screen. The three. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Ball stolen. Cuts off the pass. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Outside Morant. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Dumboya. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Morant with it. He's got 12. Pass to Portis. Clock at 6. 4-3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Indiana leading. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Dumboya, hounded by Morant. Out to Oladipo. Beyond the arc. Nails it from three. Oladipo's got a second bucket on the night.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Pacers making a change here. Ooh, poked away. To the paint. Morant with a defensive effort. And the Bucks with possession. 9-point game. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Brown. The three is up. He buries it from three. Brown's got 20.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
White for three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. White's got 15.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
He launched that one from way outside. 18 points for him.
And for a two-guard, Oladipo has some great vision, a very good passer, and a nice find there.
Milwaukee calls timeout. All right, Grant, how much did the elimination of hand and body checking in the early 2000s really change the game?
Yeah, B.A., it had a huge impact on the game. If you recall, in the 90s, a lot of the games were slugfests. The scores would be in the low 80s at times because the hand checking and the physicality, it really became a defensive game. But since they eliminated that and allowed for freedom of movement in the game, it's really highlighted the excellence and great play of the offensive players in the NBA. And as a result, scoring's up. It's fun to watch, fans are more engaged, and overall, a fun game to participate in and to watch.
Again, the Pacers, good for two more.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder, size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
Pass to Tillman. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. White with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Now Oladipo. He's got 5. Outside White. From deep. No good there. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass to Tillman. Back to Anthony. Harrell with it. Clock is at 3. 26 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. White for 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And there's a pick from deep three-point range. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Oladipo on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Indiana's ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Outside White. From deep. Kick out to Brown. From the arc. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Now here's Morant. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Pass to Achua. White for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Portis outside. The three. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. White on the wing. To the left side wing. Here's Achua. Pass to Harris. From behind the arc. Drops in the three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Middleton, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Now here's White. Pass to Batum. With each year, Grant, it seems like we see more and more great players coming out of Europe.
And that's so true, B.A. I mean, think about some of these great young stars, Doncic or Jokic and others. I mean, it speaks to how the game has become a global game. The NBA has marketed and sold this game all over the world for years, and now we're seeing the benefit of those efforts. And I'll tell you what, over 25% of the players in the league right now were born outside of the U.S. So it just illustrates the growth of the game, the success of the game, and the elite players from all over the world playing in the NBA today.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Takes it inside, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. Indiana dominating the game. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Morant. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. So it's Milwaukee now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Indiana dominating the game. Pass to Oubre. Fires from deep. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Gets the three to fall.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin to walk into it Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Conley with the ball. Screen by Capella. Here's Kennard. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Well, tonight, Grant, a rare marquee matchup at center. This ought to be a treat.
Center? What exactly is that? Nah, in all seriousness, this will be a treat. And it's amazing how the center position has really, truly evolved now. It's not just playing with your back to the basket. You have to be able to play out of the high post. You have to be able to pass, be a facilitator, defend, screen and roll, be agile and mobile. But tonight, this matchup, wow, this is a throwback. I can't wait to see these two get after it.
Oh, let's go old school tonight. Pass to Kennard. Up top, Capella. 4 on the clock. Now Kennard takes a 3. The shot, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
And Davis slams it home.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop. You know, you look at Anthony Davis, you watch him play, and he just does so much good stuff on the floor. Scores the ball inside and outside, can defend at the rim or on the perimeter. He really is the complete package.
Now here's Conley. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And with Davis, as you said, it's the scoring, but it's also the defense.
No question about that, B.A. I mean, it's rare to see a player that's so complete at his age. He's still really young as a basketball player, easily one of the top 5 guys in the league, and I think he's got an MVP in his future, too.
White for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Pass to Kennard. The ball's knocked loose. Brown with the steal. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
But when you watch Anthony Davis play, Grant, he just moves like someone only half his size.
Think about this, B.A. He has the gait and quickness of a guard. And, of course, everyone knows that he was a point guard well into his high school career, but he grew almost a foot in a few years and became the player he is today.
Now here's Conley. Kennard on the wing. Brown with the steal. Here's White. There's the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Morris.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Both good from the line that time. The Clippers trail. Here's Kennard. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to White. There's the triple. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pass to Conley. Can they get it? That one doesn't drop. And Indiana will come the other way. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's White. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Davis has got 12 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
White drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got his second basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The first free throw is good.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
And here's White. And there's a pick. To the right side. On the take.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Pacers here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the number 2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve stardom. After serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, "If you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Well, now that we've had time here to evaluate, what are your thoughts on the NBA replay system, Grant?
Well, I know the replay system, BA, has had some mixed reviews, particularly when we stop action during the course of a game to go through this whole process of reviewing. But I think in this era that we're in, where there's so much information, social media, technology, being transparent like the NBA is, making sure that every call is right, particularly at the end of games where it's so critical to make sure the officiating is correct, I actually like it. I think it's added value to the game, and I think ultimately credibility to the officiating.
Thrown down that time by the 6'4" Oladipo. Don't let that height fool you. This guy can go throw it down.
Warren into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Achua. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Achua's got 7 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane. You know, you look at Oladipo and what he does for this team, and goes way beyond scoring. The swagger he plays with becomes the team swagger when he's on the floor. I mean, he clearly is the heart and soul of this team.
For three, Oladipo. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
For the Clippers, now a timeout called by the Clippers.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And so here are the Clippers. A 12-point game. Right outside. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
Clark, as you said with Oladipo, his impact goes beyond the numbers.
You know, that's exactly right, B.A., because he's their leader and go-to scorer, and he's a terrific teammate. Everybody loves playing with him. He's all about uplifting and leading the team, and his confidence, again, is infectious. And he's also a guy who knows how to deliver in the clutch. Nothing like making big shots to fortify your role as team leader.
Right side, Tucker. Right outside. Tries the spin move. Driving to the basket. What a spin move to get in closer.
Showing off tremendous handles right, confusing the defenders and scoring the basketball too.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Right outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Davis with the block.
Davis's anticipation and timing.
Oh, my.
I mean, just
went hard on that one, B.A.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Right with the bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Davis. Shot from the top of the key. The shot misses, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
To the paint. Here's Cornette. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Clippers trail. Right outside. Down low. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Cornette can't hit. On the wing, Richardson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's White. Here he goes. And he makes it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Pacers. They're up by 10. And we'll return shortly. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. into the lane. Here's Dumboya, and he dunks it down.
Oh, a spectacular windmill jam.
No denying the power on that dunk.
Truly outrageous, guys.
Conley. And Davis with the block. Here's Dumboya. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And what's interesting, B.A., is that early in his career, you wondered if Marcus Morris would find his way in this league. And as a tweener forward, it really wasn't until year 6 that he really took off.
Outside White. Here's the 3. Warren with the rebound. And you know, Grant, for a player like Marcus Morris, the game has really pivoted in his direction, I think.
That is so true, B.A. And with shooting has never been more in fashion and more important. So with switchability at a premium, his 6'8" height becomes even more of an asset.
Connects from downtown.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Oladipo outside. Up top, Davis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Kennard can't get it to go.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 5.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Grant, you were an exceptional ball handler in your day. How about now? Who's the best scorer off the bounce in this league?
You know, B.A., you would give me that tough question. I mean, that's with all the great players in this league who are all very capable off the bounce. I don't know. I probably would have to go with James Harden. I mean, his ability on the perimeter, handling the basketball, step-back three-pointers, and then, of course, he's so good and crafty with the ball, getting to the basket, drawing fouls. You know what? The MVP of the league in years past, I'd have to say it's James Harden.
I'm just going to throw in LeBron James on for a moment, and maybe a little hint of Luka Magic as well.
They're pretty good, too. That's fair.
Pass to Kennard.
Starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
1:50 left in the third. It's White with a drive. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough. This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for Indiana.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
White with the steal. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a switch here. White for 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. White's got 14 points for the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And it's Warren on the tape. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Davis misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
There's the drive. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Outside Davis. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. It's White with a drive. Pass to Davis. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Davis has got 19.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Davis. Here's Wright. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Pacers out. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. He takes it in. The kick out to Morris. It's Wright on the wing. Stolen by Davis. It's Oladipo with a drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
And Grant, you were part of one of the most legendary eras in Duke basketball. Now, when you reflect on that time, what stands out, man?
Well, B.A., those were great times indeed. And a few things I think stick out. First of all, it was when we really made Duke basketball what it is today, gave us the foundation of this long-term success. Also, of course, too, the bonds, the brotherhood, the experience, the ups and the downs that we went through collectively, all of that together are the things that I like to look back on and really reflect upon during those years.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there, great explosiveness inside.
And Davis slams it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
It's Oladipo with the finish.
Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Drives to the hoop. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Right, attacking.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Oubre. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Oladipo with the ball. Now right defending. There's Davis with the three. Capella with a rebound. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And the Pacers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And that one's good. Davis.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Davis. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They trail by 18. But they get it back. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. No good on the free throw. And grant the landing zone rule that has been in effect now for a few years. At first, a lot of defenders complained, but closeouts on three-point shooters has certainly affected how the game is called right now, and it seems to have reduced injuries.
Yeah, first of all, anything we can do to reduce injuries is important. Certainly, I know a thing or two about that. But yes, this is so important and so necessary, and I'm so glad that the league and the players now have embraced this. We have to protect shooters, and sometimes that can be considered even a dirty play. So I do like this landing zone rule, and as you said, there have been fewer injuries as a result. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Here's Kennard. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Brown for three. The Clippers grab the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Warren. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, Warren's role on this team is to score the basketball and to do it from just about anywhere, but particularly these spots on the floor.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's Kennard. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Dumboya. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. A statement road